In this video, I'm gonna share a trick that instantly stops overthinking. Do you ever wake up feeling overwhelmed? Like you haven't even gotten out of bed and your mind is all over the place with your thoughts, even though you're not even doing anything. It's kind of like you're stuck in your head. Honestly, that's how I felt this morning. I woke up and I wanted to go to a Zen meditation. I wanted to go to the gym. I wanted to make 2 videos. Instead of going out when I woke up and preparing to go out, what I did is I reached for my phone and I opened up Instagram. I've had Instagram deleted on my phone, but recently I downloaded the app again. So what happened was I found myself opening up Instagram and scrolling through the main feed. A whole hour went by. And I felt even more overwhelmed because now I had stimulated my brain even more with all the content that I just consumed from my Instagram feed. That's how I started my day. And is that just because of laziness or lack of motivation? I think the real reason why it happens is overstimulation. We have so many things that are filling our minds that we get disoriented. We're thinking about the past, we're thinking about the future, we're thinking about how we feel in the present moment too. And we're taking in all this media, all these songs, all these things that are around us on our phone, on our computer, that our brain, it's like overheating. And naturally, when our brain is overheating, it wants to calm down, it wants to cool down. And the best way that our brain knows is to do something easy and simple that can distract you so that it feels less overwhelmed. And in our day and age, that tends to be social media scrolling. So the question is, how do we avoid our brain going into this cycle? The answer is not motivation. You don't need more motivation, you have plenty of it already. What you really need is momentum. So the trick that I want to share in this video is to take one action step to create that momentum. And ideally, you want to have that action step be so easy to do that it's easier than going on social media and scrolling, because our brain naturally defaults to the easiest thing. Like let's say you want to go to the gym. Instead of focusing on going to the gym, just focus on putting on gym clothes. Because guess what? When you have gym clothes on, it's going to be easier for you to get out of the door and go to the gym. And when you're at the gym, it's going to be hard not to work out. Imagine going to a gym and then just leaving without having even done anything there. That's going to require a lot of mental strength to do that. It's actually easier to work out when you're there because you're mentally wired to have that expectation. Let's say you've got work to do on your computer. Instead of focusing on actually doing the work on your computer, just focus on opening it up and logging in. Because guess what? When you have your computer open and you're logged in, you're more likely to do the work because you've got momentum in that direction. That's the key. Just building any momentum in any way you can. For myself, whenever I'm gonna make a video, I get in my head, I start to think about how am I gonna pull it off making this video. But what I find is when I put my clothes on for the video that I wanna use, I set up my camera, I kind of type out what more or less what I wanna say, and I turn on the camera, it just flows. All of a sudden I'm able to do it. I can't logically explain it, but it just kind of happens. Like my brain subconsciously understands the assignment when I've got lights on me, I've got my camera on me, I've got an outline of what I want to say, and it just becomes ready without my mind necessarily feeling as ready as my body is. The reason why momentum works is because when you have momentum, your brain goes from thinking to now doing. And when it's doing, it doesn't need to think as much. It just subconsciously knows what to do next. It gets easier to go to the gym. It gets easier to get work done on your computer. It gets easier to make a video. Just because you've created the momentum in that direction. No more overthinking. The next time that you feel overwhelmed or stuck, just focus on taking one action step so you can build that momentum, and you'll be surprised just how much you're capable of. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.